I found this kit to crochet a cute dino for my girlfriend.
Oh my god, you know what? This is really scary. Oogly moogly, bitch.
What's this?
It's an art project.
Okay, I like it. Picasso. Yeah, that way.
This is another thing no one tells you about crochet before you start, is that, and before you start crochet, you really need to sit down and ask yourself, do I know how to count? And more importantly, am I ready to confront the answer to that question being no?
I wish I knew this join when I was a crochet beginner. It's called the mattress stitch and is invisible.
And I know I can tell you anything. You won't judge, you're just listening. Yeah, 'cause you're the best thing that ever.
I let it fall, my heart, and as it fell, you rose to claim it. It was dark, and I was over, until you kissed my lips and you saved
You
me.
cut me open and I keep bleeding, keep bleeding in love. I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding in love.
This is the part of me that you.
My best friend of 11 years turns 25 on Monday, so I knew I had to go really big on this gift. I have spent the last 2.5 months making this masterpiece of a pizza blanket. It is all crochet, it has all of these beautiful toppings that are hand sewn on, but that's not all. Arguably the best part about this pizza blanket is that it folds into these cute little slices. So the only issue I had was, how am I gonna wrap it up? But I had an idea. My solution was to make a pizza box. It is made of 2 trifold boards and some construction paper, and there is just nothing better than to open up this box and see her in all her glory. I am about to leave to go give this to her, and I am so excited. I hope she loves it as much as I love making it.
Hi guys, so I decided to make a bracelet, but a bunch of you said that my technique for making bracelets is called finger crocheting, so I decided to make it out of yarn this time because like yarn crocheting. Anyway, so I cut some string, tied a knot at the end. I was gonna try and hold it with my feet, but then I decided that like mustache duct tape would work better. Anyway, so you wrap the string around your fingers and pinch it to make a loop. Then you take the loop and you grab the string through the loop and pull up, and it makes another loop. Then you put your fingers back through the loop, grab the string again, and pull through to make another loop. You just keep doing that, and you can pull back to make it smaller and everything. But then everyone says that it's a slow thing too. No, it's super fast. Anyway, so then it was done. It was pretty cool, and it doubles as a scarf. Anyways, but yeah, I'll come back tomorrow to see something new.
I met the temporary neighbors in the lift with their cute son. I think he sleeps next to our living room because I hear him cry in the evenings. I waved and smiled at him, and he did it back to me, so I decided to make him a sensory bunny as we are clearly now besties. It has crunchy ears, squeaky hands, and feet that rattle. The final step was adding some teething rings in case he needs something to chew on. I hope he likes it.
Look at you, strawberry bean, flowers and trees. I love it when you buzz my way. Can you hear the other bees swarm in your sweet honey farm? I love it when you pollinate.
There's one thing you can expect from me, and that's the unexpected. 'Cause I'm an international super spy. Super spy! Super spy! Evils met its match, I'll tell you.
This is part 2 of how I make my lavenders, and this is just how I assemble them. So for the stem I use a skewer stick, and I'll put a little bit of hot glue at the top and then add the yarn and just wrap it around the stick, not all the way to the end because there's not really any point because most of it gets covered anyway. So I'll just wrap it and then add some hot glue to stick it down right at the end there. Once you're done with the stem, you want to grab the crochet flower that we made in part 1, and right at the start where we did the 2 double crochets, you want to put a little bit of hot glue and stick that part to the stem using the yarn just to hide any of the excess glue. Then you're going to want to wrap the lavender around the stem. When you do this, you want to make sure that all the lavender is facing the same way and it's not twisted or anything. And then when I'm done, I just bunch it up and move it around until I think it looks good. And then I'll get some hot glue and put some at the bottom just to secure the yarn, make sure it doesn't move, and to get rid of that extra yarn at the bottom. When you wrap this around, you want to try to hide all the hot glue because that looks a bit messy. So you want to make sure it looks nice and neat. And then you just cut off the ends and then you're done with your lavender.
It's really not that bad. It just needs a little shaping. To the salon!
I love it.
Oh my God, you know what? This is really scary. Oogly boogly, bitch.
These are my ladies. This is Jill. This is my lady Amy. Little Susie. Brianna. You know why we call her Brianna, right? No? It's a long story. Shaniqua. Helga. Miss Kitty. Jeannie. I dream of
Okay, so this one time I let one of my guy friends live with me for a very short amount of time while they were they were trying to live in Los Angeles. Mind you, before I let him move in, I was giving him tips and stuff on like how to move to LA, and I was like, bro, don't move here without no money. Guess what he did? He moved here without no money. So anyways, he was calling me, he's like, Monique, you please let me move in with you, please. I ran out of monies, oopsies. I'm broke, I still have a job, blah, 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 blah. I was like, dude, what did I tell you? He was like, but you're the only person I know. You're the only person I know. Please. So I was like, all right, fine, but you can only stay like a month max. So then I pick him up, take him to my house, and he's like, I was like, all right, so you can like sleep on the couch. And he's like, I don't want to sleep on the couch. I was like, you can sleep in my bed. We friends. It's gonna be platonic because I don't know what. Y'all, guess what he did? I used to have this friend in elementary school, and she was a grade older than me, and everyone in her grade fucking hated her because, oh, mind you, this is like super early 2000s. Everyone thought she was just gay. They just hated her because she was gay. She wasn't even gay. I don't know. It doesn't even matter. So everyone in her grade hated her, so she had to like make friends outside of her grade. So she made friends with me. I remember specifically she told me her name one day, the first day, and I did not hear her. And then I never thought to ask for her name. Never thought to ask for her name, never got her name, was friends with her for like 4 years. She considered me her best friend, did not know her name. I'll do it again.
looked her up on Facebook and I told her about this and she don't even remember me.
I couldn't hide, so let me be the one to see what it's like. The world can never know, and I wouldn't mind. Guess we're on a ride, and we could take our time.
When I was in elementary school, there was this girl named Emily, and I'm using her government name this time. So Emily, in my head, I thought she was so cool. She had style. She was just lit. But when I'm reflecting back, bitch, she was a bitch. She was a bitch. She was mean. She didn't like anybody. And she only hung out with, like, the other mean girls who were not even popular. How are you gonna be mean? You're not even popular. Anyways, fast forward a couple years. I'm in the 5th grade, and it's the summer going into the 6th grade. So, if y'all didn't know, I'm an apartment kid. We grew up in the apartments, and y'all, we was bad as fuck. Everybody in the apartments was bad. Anyways, so one day, Emily moves in, right? And she is so excited and happy to be there to see me because it's been a while since I've seen anybody from that school. And so Emily has a brand new black to match her brand new personality, right? So I immediately started hanging out with her because I was the only option for her, if I'm being honest. So as we're hanging out, Emily's teaching me how to, like, lie to my mom, steal from my mom. She's, like, teaching me I need to wear things that are more sexy because that's what boys liked, and how she would, like, make fun of me as well. And I just didn't register that this was not a cool bitch, you know what I mean? Like, it just did not click with me yet. Okay, so me and Emily were just best friends, right? And I remember I invited her to my house one day so she could help me steal from my mom or whatever when my mom wasn't there. So she comes in and she looks at the baby pictures that are up on the wall like any normal person would. And she sees my brother. And if y'all didn't know, I have 2 of them. She sees one of my brothers hooked up to all of these machines in one of his baby pictures. He's hooked up to a breathing thing. He's got wires coming out of him. And quite frankly, I'm not even gonna lie, he did look like he was dying in the picture, but he's alive and well. So Emily looks at this and she's like in complete disgust on her face. She's like, what is this? And I was like, oh, that's my brother. She knows him. We would all hang out with each other and hang out and play and just do whatever, right? And she was like, what? Is he okay? And I tell her, I was like, yeah, like, what do you mean? And she was like, what the fuck even is this? What's wrong with him? And I was like, whoa, well, nothing's wrong with him. He was just born premature, and that's why he is hooked up to all this machinery. See, my mom taught me to just educate others when it comes to things that they don't know or understand. So that's what I was doing, bitch. So Emily just did not like this, right? So at the end of the day, we're having a good time until Emily made it not a good time. She went around the apartment complex telling everybody that my brother was stupid, dumb, and slow and to not hang.